very easy. Let's handle the problem first. A particle is thrown vertically upwards with an initial velocity u. It crosses a height h in time t1 while going up and t2 while coming down. Find t1 plus t2. So let's draw it. See, suppose this is the thing. Suppose this is the y-axis where we actually take the particle displacement. Here y is equal to 0. This is the point, and the particle is thrown vertically upwards with an initial velocity u. What happens? This particle goes up like this. It goes up, goes up, goes up, goes up, and it comes down, comes down, comes down like this. So it's like this. Better to draw it like this. Suppose it's coming down like this, right? Now this is the height h. While going up, it crosses this height at time t1 and crosses this height at time t2. t1 means from where it starts, this is t equal to 0. Starts at t equal to 0. It takes time t1 from this point while going up, means while crossing this h, and it takes time t2 when from here, the total time is t2 while coming down. Most of the students, what they do is they find t1 first by usual law of mechanics and find t2 first and they add them. So let's handle it in a different way. See, if we consider this direction as positive and this direction as negative, so the acceleration due to gravity is g. H is the displacement. So let's slide the equation. Y is the displacement, is initial velocity t plus half times ft square, where f is the acceleration. Now here you have to plug in the values from the problem. So y is equal to h and f is equal to minus g, right? So if you plug in these values, what you will get? H equals to ut minus half gt square. Now see here, sorry, this is minus. Here, if the height is 0, if h is 0, suppose here, so you automatically get one root as t equal to 0, that's the starting point, and the other root is tf. Anyway, this is the equation. And we need to find t1 plus t2. So apply theory of quadratic equation, then it's half g t square minus ut, okay. So half gt square minus ut plus h equals to 0. So what is the sum of the roots? t1 plus t2. So sum of roots is minus b by a. You know the theory of equations. Suppose ax square plus bx plus c. This is a quadratic equation, and lambda 1 and lambda 2 are the roots. Then lambda 1 plus lambda 2 is minus b over a. So here just identify what is b. B is minus u, right? So minus of minus u. And what is a? A is g by 2. So it's g by 2. So that is minus of minus u is u, and this 2 goes up. So it's 2u by g. So this is the sum of t1 plus t2. The interesting part in the problem is you must analyze after doing the problem. Just don't leave it after finishing it that you have already done it. The thing is, this is independent of h. There is no h here. That means if you take h here or here or here or here, this is 2u over g. Now, what exactly is happening? See. If I plot this, y equals to, or rather y equals to keeping f as minus g, so what is the displacement time graph? So let's draw the displacement time graph here. So this is y is equals to ut plus ut minus half gt square, right? So this is the equation, and this is a equation of a parabola, right? So the parabola looks like this. It's y versus t. Now see, if y is equal to h, we get the sum of roots as my 2u over g. Now let's take y equals to h. So this is a symmetric curve about this point. Now if y is equals to h, this is technically t1 and this is technically t2. Now see what happening. If h is 0, so if the height is here, then t1 is equals to 0 and t2 will go this way, is the time of flight. So that's for h equals to 0, t1 equals to 0 and t2 is equals to tf. That's the time of flight. You can from this equation you can immediately find out the time of flight. Just t1 is equal to 0 plus tf, so that is 2u over g. So that implies tf is 2u by g. This is the time of flight as well. Again, if you come here, so see by symmetry, you can easily see that if t1 and t2 comes close, so that means time taken to reach the maximum height. So you can use this symbol th max. So that means th max technically, if you want to find out, that means that is also t1, that is also t2. So 2 is 2u by g. So that means time taken to reach the maximum height th max is u over g. My point in doing this problem is you must apply a proper mathematical technique while doing every problem. If you want to find t1 first in a way, then t2, it will take a lot of time. Just apply the theory of quadratic equation and you will get an easy solution very quickly. We at Physics Toppers, what we do is we learn a little bit of mathematical techniques, at times a little higher mathematical techniques. Never be afraid of mathematics. That is the only way you can handle physics. So we teach mathematics separately. That comes within the course. You don't have to pay anything else. What I mean to say is when you join in 11, you will be taught the calculus, you will be taught the theory of equations, whatever mathematics you need, you will be taught, and we will groom you for the competitive examinations especially. Thank you very much.